Hello everyone, just going to do another fairly quick video on the 950H series of Sony, and this would apply also probably to the 900H series, 2020 models. Going to involve programming your Sony TV remote to your cable and or satellite box. The TV remote's going to look something along this line. Do my best to get it focused. You're always going to have Sony at the bottom. So, what you want to do again to get this remote programmed to your cable or satellite box, you're going to start with using most of these buttons. You're going to hit this gear button. That's your settings to initially start to get there. You're going to use these arrows, left, right, up, down, and the cross in between, that's enter. That's select. That's what I want to choose. All right, so we're going to hit the gear. That's going to bring this menu up as you see on the set, and we're going to arrow all the way left to the left for settings. We're going to select settings. In the menu of the TV is where we're at now, and we're going to want to select the watching TV's choice. So we're going to select watching TV, and then we're going to arrow down to external inputs. I'll select that. And then when we're in here, we're going to do cable and satellite box setup. That's where we would go to start the procedure. You can either do it by model number, and I'll get there after I do this initially. I'll explain a little bit of that. Or you're going to initially start it with the cable satellite box control setup. So I'll go ahead and select that. We're going to come to this screen to go into that function. Control your cable satellite box with your TV remote control. Of course, you're going to want your box hooked up to your television and viewing a picture on your TV. So we're going to start this by hitting setup. Right here it tells us that. Power on and connect. Make sure your cable satellite box is on and connected to your TV's HDMI, for all practical purposes, your HDMI input. And hit OK. Then we're going to come to this screen. Select the input to which your cable satellite box is connected, and it's going to give us pretty much the 5 choices on the set. Make sure you see your cable satellite box signal below before moving on. This little black box here. Do not move on if you do not see a picture there. I just moved down to HDMI 2 because that's the input. We have a TiVo box here for our off-air antenna. But that's where I moved down, and now we see a picture. I'll go back up to HDMI 1. Picture goes away. So you do want to use your arrow buttons, and again, I'm using up and down arrow to move those to get to your picture from your cable box. So it's on HDMI 2. I'm going to select it. Now it's saying searching for your cable satellite box. Okay, it found something. Point the TV remote at your cable satellite box, then select next. This will allow your cable satellite box to detect the TV remote control. All right, so I'm pointing it at the box. I'm going to hit next. Searching for your box. Okay, it found something, and now we need to pair it. It says start pairing mode on your cable satellite box. Details, look at the manual, but I'm just going to select start pairing. Now this can take anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute, but it tells us that. It says pairing TV remote control and your cable satellite box now. This may take up to 30 seconds. Please wait. I've found it can take longer than that, so just let it keep doing its thing. Could take a minute, maybe a little more. But you do want to keep your remote in your hand, if you need to, pointed at the box. But just let it do its thing, and then we'll just wait for it here, and here we go. Try changing channel. Point the TV remote at your cable box and press one of the channel up or down buttons. So I'm going to hit channel up. Oh, and look, our channel changed. Keep hitting channel up, and there we actually see the menu of our TiVo on the screen there, 5.1. And so now we've got verification that, yep, this remote control is programmed to the box that we're using. So I'm going to hit next because that works. Set up TV programming guide information. You can start that or skip it if you want. It's going to allow you to search for TV programs and tune them using your remote control. I'll start it. We'll enter our zip code. That will help. I'm going to select, here's you would select your provider, Dish Cleveland or wherever you're at, but I'm going to do, that says local over-the-air broadcast. It might be a little bit hard to see, but that's what I'm going to choose. Setup complete. Congratulations, now you can control your cable satellite box with your TV remote control. And then to get out of your menu, you can just keep hitting the back button on the Sony remote control repeatedly. Continue doing that until the menu eventually goes away. And now we're on our cable or satellite box or TiVo screen, and I'm changing channels, as you can see, with the Sony remote until you see your picture and your channels are changing. One last thing I'll say is that if you do have a problem with it not pairing, I would suggest going back into your settings, watching TV, again down to external inputs, and then we're going to do cable satellite box setup. And in this case, instead of the top, you're going to want to select setup by model number. And then you just continue to proceed through the menu. I'm not going to do it in this case because it worked, but just keep going through that, and it'll give you a screen through there that says, okay, enter the model number of your cable or satellite box. And you can find that. Don't just look on the front of it, because your boxes might say, if Spectrum or something, Explorer 4000 or 2300 or something. Preferably look on the back of it, your cable satellite box, or the bottom of it. Look for a white tag that's going to give you the model and the serial and all the other information. So that's what you'd want to do in that case if you're having problems with that working. All right. Any questions or comments, throw them down in the comments section. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you want for more details and more videos when we come out with them. And everybody have a good one.